The King and the Forbidden Love. In the land of Tambibi, there ruled a young king named Kusala. His kingdom was vast and wealthy, adorned with gold, diamonds, and fields that stretched beyond the horizon. Kusala was a ruler of great power, and his people loved him. Yet, within the grand walls of his palace, he was restless. His laughter rarely echoed, and his eyes betrayed a sadness no amount of riches could hide. One evening, Kusala confided in his closest advisor, Yamba.
Yamba, the people see me as a king, but they do not see my heart. I feel incomplete.
My king, perhaps what you seek cannot be found in gold or titles. You must go beyond these walls to discover it. Kusala said, gazing out at the fading sun. Yamba stroked his grey beard thoughtfully. Taking the elder's words to heart, Kusala began venturing into the countryside in disguise, meeting his people and seeking solace in the simplicity of their lives. It was on one such journey, deep in the forest bordering the enemy kingdom of Kosoro, that he stumbled upon Tilaki. She was gathering herbs by a river, her bare feet skimming the water. Her voice hummed a soft tune, a melody so soothing that Kusala paused to listen, mesmerized. Kusala called out,
Who sings with such beauty in the heart of a forest?
Startled, Tilaki turned, her dark eyes meeting his. She didn't recognize him as a king but noted his noble bearing. She said cautiously, clutching.
I am Tilki. And you, what brings you here?
I am Kusala, a traveler.
This is no place for traveler. These lands belong to Kasoro and you should leave before trouble find you.
He lied, not wanting his title to overshadow their meeting. Tilaki tilted her head, intrigued but wary. But Kusala didn't leave. Instead, he stayed and spoke with her, sharing stories of his travels while she explained the purpose of her herbs. Over time, their meetings became a daily ritual. Kusala found a joy in Tilaki's company he had never known, while Tilaki was drawn to his warmth and curiosity. One evening, as the fireflies lit the forest, Kusala confessed.
Tilaki, you have given me a happiness I thought impossible. I cannot hide the truth any longer. I am Kusala, king of Tembibi.
Tilaki's eyes widened in shock.
You are my people's enemy. What are you playing?
Kusala pleaded.
No game. My heart speaks the truth. I care for you, Tilaki. I would give up all my riches just to see you smile.
Tilaki was torn, but her feelings for him were undeniable.
Kusla, even if I believe you, our people will never allow this. They will see our love as betrayal.
In Tembibi, Kusala's advisors confronted him. Yamba exclaimed, My king, this is madness. To love a woman of Kosoro, have you forgotten the bloodshed between our people?
I have not forgotten. But am I not a king? Should I not lead with my heart and seek peace where there is war?
Meanwhile, in Kosoro, Tilaki faced her own trial. The elders of her village accused her of treachery. How dare you conspire with our enemy, Tilaki? Have you no loyalty to your community? Tilaki said, her voice steady despite the weight of their judgment.
I love him. He is not the enemy you think he is. He seeks peace, not war.
The opposition from both sides grew fierce, and war seemed inevitable. Kusala, unwilling to let hatred prevail, sent a message to Kosoro requesting a meeting with their ruler, King Jaspen. When the two kings met at the border, the tension was palpable. Jaspen scoffed. Kusala, do you think your love story can erase the scars of our past? Kusala admitted.
No. But I believe it can stop new wounds from forming. Look around, our people are tired of fighting. Let us end this cycle of hatred.
Tilaki stepped forward, her voice calm but powerful.
Your Majesties, let us be the bridge that unites our lands. If love can grow between us, surely peace can grow between our kingdoms.
The words of the young lovers struck a chord with the elders and chiefs of both lands. Though hesitant, they agreed to a truce provided Kusala and Tilaki could prove their love and commitment to uniting the people. For months, Kusala and Tilaki worked tirelessly. They visited villages, shared their vision, and held gatherings where people from both kingdoms could trade stories, goods, and laughter. Slowly, the walls of mistrust began to crumble. Finally, the day came when Kusala and Tilaki stood before a gathering of thousands at the forest border. Beneath the great Iroko tree, they exchanged vows, uniting not only their hearts but also their kingdoms. From that day forward, Tembibi and Kasoro thrived as allies, their people bound by the love and courage of a young king and a humble healer. And Kusala, once a restless soul, ruled with a heart full of joy, knowing he had found the happiness he had long sought. 20 years passed, but there was one shadow over their union that they could not bear a child to succeed turned. This troubled both kingdoms, for the unity they had fought so hard to achieve seemed fragile without a clear heir. In Tembibi, the elders grew restless. Yamba said one evening, his tone heavy with concern, "Your Majesty." The people whisper. "They fear what will happen when you are no longer here." Kusala replied, his voice laced with frustration.
I know their fears.
In Kasoro, the mamas were no different. Danjuma said, "Your love brought peace, but without a child, what guarantee do we have that it will last?" The pressure mounted, and some even suggested that Tant take another wife to secure an heir. This caused great pain for both Kusala and Tilaki. Kusala told her one night, holding her hands tightly,
I will not betray you. Our love is worth more than the crown.
Tilaki, though heartbroken, made a bold suggestion.
Perhaps the heir does not need to be born of us. Let us choose someone from among our people, someone who embodies the unity we dreamed of.
Together, they searched both kingdoms, visiting villages and speaking with families. They found a young orphan boy named Depo, born of a father from Tembibi and a mother from Kasoro, who had died during the wars. Despite his humble beginnings, Depo showed wisdom and kindness beyond his years. They adopted Depo as their son and declared him heir to the throne. Though some were initially skeptical, the boy's natural charisma and fairness won over the people. Depo grew to become a beloved leader, carrying forward Kusala and Tilaki's vision of unity. Their love, though tested by trials, remained unshaken, and their legacy endured for generations, proving that family is not always defined by blood, but by the bonds of the heart. True leadership is about love, sacrifice, and vision. Even when life does not follow the expected path, unity and purpose can overcome the greatest challenges.